Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy. My husband is Paul. We're so happy that you have joined us. First, we hope you had a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving, and we're so glad that you are here with us today. We won't keep you long, as I am sure it's the day after Thanksgiving and you just want to spend time with family, friends, and eat those leftovers. Today's video, we are going to talk about how to save money and not feel like you're saving money. Basically getting a big return on spending small amounts of money. We're going to consider some cost-effective alternatives to big spends, and we hope this video will prove uplifting and encouraging. So first thing, we need to tell a little backstory. The other day, I had to have some testing done, and thank God everything was fine, no worries. Paul says, I'll treat you to breakfast. Do you remember the days of good old-fashioned diners, or Denny's and Friendly's, and they had the 2 for 2 for 2, and you would get like a whole plate of food for like $6, some eggs and sausage, toast. Well, we went to the diner for breakfast. Now, we have not been out to breakfast for quite some time. This was a total sticker shock, to the point where I'm looking at the menu and I'm like, I want to get out of here. And Paul's like, no. 2 orders of Eggs Benedict with some potatoes on the side, $30 later. That's what our bill was for 2 people to eat breakfast. Now, that's not counting tip or anything like that. So as soon as we left, we're in the car and Paul knew what I was going to say. I'm like, it was literally an English muffin split in half, an egg on each, some hollandaise sauce, 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, and some fried potatoes. I could have made that for about $2. So we were going back and forth and we were laughing about it, but in all honesty, was not worth it. So all in all, it was not a good experience. And you know, we talk about this all the time, but we keep it real here. And we did go out to breakfast and it was a total fail. Total fail. Don't waste your money. What could we have done instead with that money? And this is where this video jumped off. Because we talked to each other and we came up with so many different ways, better ways, more bang for your buck ways to spend that $30. We could have had a steak and shrimp dinner at home. We could have had a seafood stew at home for much cheaper. So coming out of there, we really started to talk about things that people do, ourselves included, that are really unnecessary budget busters. And we talk about eating out as one of the biggest all the time. Direct that money into something that is worth it. To avoid those traps. When you want something special, you don't want to cook. Be prepared in the home. Be prepared when this kind of spend temptation hits you. Keep a frozen pizza, a bag of tortellini, some prepared cooked meals that you could just pull out of the freezer and pop into the oven. It is not worth that $30 to spend on a breakfast or $60 on a dinner. That's just money that can be redirected into something so much more beneficial. Maybe some gasoline for the car, or maybe paying off some bills, or maybe a treat that would go further. That's just a simple, cost-effective change that will alter the way you spend and the way you save. Number 2, we encourage you to be social. If you want, now not everybody is social, but if your idea of a wonderful Friday night is to sit on your tablet or your computer or your phone and online shop, we encourage you to please don't do that. Be social instead. What has happened is we live in such a digital age. Everything is digitally oriented. We text instead of talking to people. We text instead of meeting with people face to face. Everything is digital. And that has taken so much out of our everyday life doing fun things that don't involve electronics. What we want to encourage you to do Instead of online shopping or just sitting staring at social media, having fear of missing out and fear of not buying what someone else is buying, try to divert your attention. Call up a friend, have them over for coffee. Have a small meal with some of your friends or family. Make a plate of pasta, some tomato sauce, a little spaghetti. Ask someone to bring a salad. Maybe someone else can bring a loaf of bread. You just gather for a very simple meal. I think so much of what our society is lacking right now is that human socialization we all knew and grew up with. And now this digital age has totally erased that. And we're looking for something, that quick, feel-good feeling that we used to get from sitting around with family and friends and talking and maybe watching a DVD or playing a board game, another thing that we love to do, or maybe doing a puzzle together. We've now replaced with staring at our phones and a lot of toxic digital information. So we encourage you to reach out, something that will divert your spending from online shopping. It will save you a lot of money in the long run. Number 3, if it's not broken, don't fix it. How many times have we heard that? Well, that also applies to if it works, you don't need something bigger. You don't need something newer. Now, this is something that a lot of us fall prey to. We need the latest iPhone. We need the latest smart TV. We need a couple of more outfits or some more jewelry or maybe shoes, whatever it is. And what we have to stop and think is, do we really need more? And if we're saying to ourselves we do, then we need to look at the reasons why we're saying we do. Because most of the time we probably don't need the item we're going to purchase, but it's more of a want. And what is causing us to want those items we're purchasing? Social media is a big one. People are constantly telling you and showing you what they have and how your life can be so much better if you have it. There is so much social media envy. You look at a friend's house and they're decorating, or maybe the outfit they're wearing or their new boots or whatever it is. And we think to ourselves, well, we want it. We need to have it. And it's really just a way of saying, if I have this, I'm going to be happier. And I can guarantee you, no, you're not. And if you are happier, it'll be for a few minutes, but it won't last. Maybe a few days. So if it is not broken, don't fix it. Number 4, today is Black Friday. Saturday is Small Business Saturday. Monday is Cyber Monday. These are just cutesy names for people trying to get you to spend money. And now if you have been waiting for a special item that you need, and this is the time that the price will be lowest, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about spending money because it is Cyber Monday, or spending money because it is Black Friday. December really is one of the months that people spend the absolute most money out of the year. You have Hanukkah, you have Christmas, you have New Year's. There are so many occasions that you need to spend money on in the month of December. And there are so many pushes for you to spend this money. You need to step back and evaluate where you really want your money to go. When you think back to Christmases past and the traditions and the gatherings that really put joy in your heart, that is what we need to try to recreate today. We don't need to embrace the commercialism. We don't need to embrace the chaos. We don't need to embrace the anxiety that the holidays bring. Think back to one of your favorite Christmases or Hanukkahs or whatever celebration you may have. What is it that warms your heart? What is it that puts a smile on your face? Those are the things we want to focus on. That's where we want our time, our talents, and our money to go this holiday season. Forget Cyber Monday, which just came into play, a couple of years ago. Small Business Saturday, which, listen, out of everything, that's where my heart would be with the small mom and pop businesses. Black Friday, which is everywhere on the internet and in stores. This is just another ploy to get us to spend money we may not have on things we do not need for people who do not want them. So save yourself some time, redirect again that money somewhere where it will benefit you a bit more. Number 5, 2024 will be here in about a month. Now is the time to start setting your goals for 2024. Start planning what you want to achieve financially in 2024. What do you want to accomplish to help you live a better life, save more money, and get your priorities in an order that is true to who you are and what you believe in? If you have never tracked your spending, start tracking it for 2024. It is a total game changer and an eye-opener. And if you have been tracking your money, pull out the year's worth. I have mine in a little Winnie the Pooh folder over here. That, at the end of the year, will tell me how much I spent on electricity, how much we spent at the dollar store, how much I spent at Goodwill. We're human too. For 2024, we're going to set new goals. We want to assess where our money is going to go. And we want to make our goals readily available to us on a daily basis. If you want to pay off your mortgage, or at least bring it down, cut a picture of your house out and get it on the refrigerator. If you are saving for a new car, put it on the refrigerator. If you need a new sofa, whatever it is, what your goals are. If you just want to build up your retirement nest or your savings, put those goals, write them out. Be able to see them and access them daily, because that will keep you motivated. So we hope these 5 simple tips, points we made, will help you consider cost-effective alternatives to your everyday frivolous spending, non-essential spending, spending when you really don't have to spend. Will motivate you to reassess your spending for the month of December and for the upcoming year 2024, so that you can enjoy things that are free, things that are important, things you already have, put a little bit of gratefulness in your heart, and a little bit more money in your pocket. Right now, we're going to go back to yesterday morning when Paul and I picked the winner of our beautiful yellow handmade apron that we got from the church social. And you all were so excited to win this, which made me so happy. You shared how it reminded you of your grandma's kitchen or your aunt's kitchen. So let's turn the camera around and go pick a winner. It is 8 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, and we are ready to pick the winner of that beautiful yellow apron. I just put the URL address of that video where we mentioned the giveaway, and we are going to add comment supplies to make sure whoever we pick wants the apron, and we're going to filter out duplicate users. We want one winner. We're going to show random names. 5 and 1 equals 6. And we are going to go and get those YouTube comments. 429. We're going to now hit the start button and pick our winner. Melissa Risolo.
Yay,
Congratulations. Melissa, I need you to email me your mailing address to my email, frugalmoneysaver@gmail.com. Congratulations, Melissa. Thank you to everyone who entered. And you know, we're always doing little giveaways, so stay tuned. Our question of the day: what is one of your financial goals for 2024? Please share that with us down below. It will not only encourage us, but it'll encourage our viewers as well. What are you looking forward to accomplishing financially in 2024? It could be as simple as putting $5 a week to put into my savings. It doesn't have to be huge, but share it down below with us and encourage us. We ask that you would give this video a big thumbs up. It helps us so much, and it's your way of just letting us know you enjoyed the video, and we appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't. Come on in, be part of our family. We ask you to be safe. We ask you to be well. And above all, we wish you blessings. Until our next video, may God greatly bless you.